Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another sermon of Yeah. How we all doing? Hopefully, you're doing well. I'm tired as shit. uh, I knew I would be, but I didn't think it'd be for this reason. Hey, Rouge buddy, how you doing? I'm tired as shit. I'm Rouge. Oh, fucking damn it. God fucking damn it. How you doing, buddy? You feeling alright? Hopefully you're doing better than me. Oh, those days. Food coma. Food coma do be nice. Oh, no. I had a very busy day today. So, as some of you know, my day job's very tech heavy, very security heavy. So, my ass has just been piped. I can't believe it. Crying and sobbing everywhere. Like, yeah, can't you have an easy day every once in a while? Like, meet up to a stream super energetic. I know, right? It's the burb. It is the burb. Oh, boy. Hello, Cheeto. How you doing? But yeah. So no. Apparently, my first week back has to be pain. I have to discover that 2 weeks ago, someone fucked up, and now I, with some others, have to clean up the mess. And it's quite a sticky mess. Okay. Nova says heaven chicken. I can't believe you'd say such words. I've touched grass so much, feel like. I've touched so much grass, I feel like I feel like I'm now one with nature. I wish I could read. Fuck. Maybe I need to touch more grass. I haven't touched much grass today. I had a walk. I had 2 walks. One was so I could, walk. That's stretch my legs. The other is for drink. Papa needed a drink after work. Oh. So yeah, I had to clean up someone else's sticky mess, and I wasn't very happy about that. Like any sticky mess, it required a lot of scrubbing, a lot of searching, and a lot of time spent. So yeah, that was my day today. And yesterday as well. And it will probably be my day. Or skip. That's a lot of tongue there. Uh, Hi Zork, how are you doing? Thank you for the biddies. Oh, okay. Yes, I think that one requires biddies anyway. Hello. How you doing? Oh, I was just telling chat about my terrible fucking day, which came after my set of a terrible fucking day. I say terrible. More work than I expected my first week back. Very tired. I've been working so hard, chat. I've been working. And then I've also been doing shit outside of work as well. So, as you know, I try and keep 2 channels consistently updated at all times. Trying is the key word. Tis the key word. I've almost finished editing the Neo Eden one. It's almost done, chat. Almost done. Brother, work yourself. No, I have more work to do. The video isn't done yet. Gotta keep working. The safe word is chum bucket. Why did I do that as cum bucket? God damn it. I gotta keep going. Listen, I have one video that'll be nice and quick to edit. Won't take very long. I won't take more time. Oh, gotta keep doing more stuff. Listen, it's all about consistency, chat. And I'm trying to be consistent. I'm trying to be consistent. I managed it before. Although it's only one channel. Ugh. Ugh. I mean, so consistent with streams. But still. Gotta work the YouTube stuff. Can I get a second opinion on that consistency of yours? What the fuck do you mean? I've been very consistent. What do you mean? A lot of law channels do 1 to 2 week videos. 1 to 2 videos every 2 weeks. That'd be fine. I mean, I could do that. I could. I'll see what happens. If it's not ready for this Sunday, I will put it back to the following one. The stickler, I guess, is well, I'm getting evil, Maxwell. Well, I'm getting eviled here. I will pet this cat. I promise you I'm not high or drunk, I'm just tired. I know I might sound like one or the other. I'm just very tired. But I am in surprisingly good spirits. I feel like I've I'll steal your ankles. The fuck you mean you're gonna steal my ankles? Don't touch my ankles. Do you know how many people in chat would pay for that privilege? Oh. Sorry, I had to. An issue. Chat, you must defend my ankles, otherwise someone's gonna steal them. Oh. God. Well, here's what I'll promise. Okay. If I can have it ready for this Sunday, I will have it ready for this Sunday. If it's not going to be ready for this Sunday, I will delay it to the following Sunday. And what I might do, if I do have to do that, you do actually, it's a concerning boss. What I'll do, if I have to do that, I'll obviously announce it, but what I'll try to do going forward, if I do need to delay it, is, to be honest, one thing I've realised is I released them on 4 o'clock. That's when I do my Dark Heresy streams. So there's a chance it's kind of being overshadowed by that, which probably isn't helping. Found. So, I'll probably try and have it like in the opposite week. That's my thought. And the problem is just to put pressure on yourself. Just See, the thing is, I've got to balance that, but also the fact that you see, there is two problems here. Well, three. One, I'm tired. Two, YouTube is a bitch and requires consistency, otherwise it will consistently stretch your arsehole open. And thirdly, I have a problem of being a little lazy sometimes. And if I don't make myself do something sometimes, I won't do it, and I'll get annoyed and not doing it, and then it just circles, and it's like, fuck. So, I mean, to be fair, at the rate I'm going, at the worst... Shush, no one likes dyslexic people that discriminate against me all the time. That's why I have Grammarly spell check my shit. Procrastination's fucked, man. I never used to be a massive procrastinator, okay? I never used to be. Genuinely. It's only in, like, the last couple of years where I've become a massive procrastinator. Like, probably some point around, like, the early 2020s. Like, before 2020, chat, I was not a procrastinator. I did shit early. I had it done. I was organized and, dare I say, consistent. She's lies, Decker. It's going to be 40 minutes at least. Then another hour. It's chatting shit at this point. You know I'm right. Also, before I forget, he's been mad and rage baiting me for 3 days. Who, Decker or me? Oh, Decker. Said I'd forget. She said I'd forget twice in the last 2 weeks, so wow. Oh shit, she did me that. Okay. Wow. Rude. Very rude. Before I forget as well, we have had some peeps follow. Well, one individual has followed, but I wasn't even live. So thank you to Beef Boy to follow. Well, I wasn't even live. Very kind of you indeed. I'm pretty sure I wasn't live anyway. I don't remember them popping up where I was. No worries. Shit, chat, the mods have disappeared. I say mods like Rouge is a plural, but there's 2 of them or something. I mean, I guess I'm a moderator of my own fucking chat, technically, but, you know. Yeah, no, the mods have disappeared, definitely. That's mods are going time to sim, my favorite word. No! No. Can't do that. And before you ask, no, you can't do it in the heavenly voice and start floating up, okay? That's not allowed either. Can't do it in that voice either. Hi, Oku, buddy. How are you doing? Are we an EP Oku or a Hongi Oku today? Which Oku are we? Oh, fucking hell. Oh, same, apparently. I know the feeling. I would have hit it an even more heavenly voice than that kid. Uh. See, at least I can follow Oku's long kind of word, but I don't know. I can't really follow this one. There's so many random things squished in there. Or I'm just too tired, and the small amount of alcohol I've had is actually affecting me. Then you pinch. Listen, I can't drink on Fridays anymore, chat. Can't have a drink on a Friday anymore. It's very distressing, chat. You should feel bad for me. I can't do it anymore, chat. Not until I've passed my driving test. Very distressing. I cry every time. No, it's okay. Don't worry about it. Honestly, don't you worry about it. It's all good, buddy. You don't need to apologize for having to work. You've got to put food on the table, pay the bills, buy yourself some fish. I don't know, whatever you want to eat, really. But don't worry about it. I'll still be here. I'm stubborn. Just finishes a fave. Damn. It's okay, Decker. It's okay. mm. Mm. Ugh, fucking hell. Oh god, I was not yawning such before. What the fuck? I am convinced it's this lamp. Well, this light I use to illuminate me. So that the camera can see me. Make my funny facial expressions. I'm convinced. What it is? They work more because of a certain fruit in the office making it harder. Ah, I see. Shut the fuck up. I understand, buddy. I understand. Ugh. Yeah. That's my hate going up. Well, what the fuck? What the actual fuck? Oh, so, chat, are you enjoying the horror streams, by the way? Oh, I have to address the elephant, don't I? Gotta switch to. Oh, nice. Very nice. I swear I blink and another 2 Pokemon games will come out. Oh, then. Oh, yeah, you're going to uni soon, aren't you? You're going back to uni. Very nice. Going to inject your brain with knowledge. And 2 of them did come out this year. So I mean, right? There used to be like 1 every so many years. Now it's like 20. Pal World really has them scared. Oh, before I forget. So Sunday, you may remember I was meant to stream, then didn't. Don't worry, I'm fine. Everyone around me's fine. It's just I was fucking stressed to my eyeballs on Sunday, and I was like, I need rest, please. So I had rest. I'm gonna stop chasing money. I finally chased the actual. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. I also worked really hard night to gather up all my 3DS Pokemon games and move all the Pokemon to the new Pokemon home. I had to pay $3 for some reason. What the fuck? Damn. Yeah. So, that's what happened last Sunday. Just thought I'd mention that. Because obviously I did disappear very last minute, which is a bit shitty of me, so apologies there. Um, don't worry, I'll be there this Sunday. If for nothing else, I have to abuse my players. It is very important I abuse them viciously. Yes, well, you'll get more of that tomorrow. I've decided Alien doesn't make me annoyed like Ultra Kill does sometimes. So I've decided, what if they're into it? What, into my suffering? Oh, my players. Oh. I mean, I'm pretty sure at least one of them's a bit of a masochist, but you know. That's, here and there, isn't it? I feel like to be one of my players, you have to be a little bit of a masochist. I certainly make them suffer, don't I? You should join that. One of these days, I will do a community one at some point. I don't know. I might do a community one shot. I swear the topic came up once. So, you know, never say never. It could happen. And if it happens, then yeah. Community Outlast trials. Oh god. Yeah, but we can't. I mean, is there a safe way to stream that? Because isn't that game filled with penis? Or is just Outlast proper as all the penis? Hopefully. It's the one game where you will see an ungodly amount of dick. Flibber's Universe. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Yeah, no, they've got me playing Alien Isolation, Oku. Oh, okay. As long as you make it the center point. So don't go staring going, oh, a penis. And just soy facings. You know the face. Oh, guys, look. He's pulling his cock out. He's pulling his cock out. What was I even saying? Yeah. So hopefully, I'm glad you guys are enjoying the horror streams. We may cycle. Yummers. And now it's gotten weird. Where's Totemancer? No, he's not there yet. No, okay. I just expect whenever things get weird, he'll just turn up and chat and go, what the fuck? Again? Again? But no, I would like to do some a community one shot or something. I think it'd be funny. I'd make it a funny one. It wouldn't be one of my more serious campaigns. Honestly, there's the small part of me that wants to kind of craft the insane shit that is the I lovingly call it the D&D WrestleMania world. This is D&D with wrestling. Great conflict is decided by a bunch of wrestlers in the tightest of spandex. This one, everyone gangster till the wizard Batista bombs your ass, okay? No, you see, you have your bard as the hype man. Very important. You have to pick up a copy of Tamagotchi Life. Ooh, nice. Ugh, I was about to say very nice. I was like, stop yawning. Fuck. Yeah, I think, what was the idea? I had like, you know, you have the instant fortress item. Well, instead of the instant fortress, it's the instant stadium. Same item, it's just a stadium instead. That's the crackhead idea. I don't know if I'd do a full campaign. I'll be honest, chat. After I've done Dark Heresy, I'd like a bit of a rest if I'm running anything for a bit. Oh, we're getting close to the end of that now. By the way, we are getting quite close. If someone could violently poke me one of these days, I will shove all of the Dark Heresy VODs on YouTube into a loving little playlist so you can enjoy the insanity all in one place. No, no DMing for a bit. Oh yeah, I'll definitely do it at some point. It's just Papa Koba would like a break from DMing for a bit. I've been the perma DM for so long. So long, chat. It's been so long. I've been the perma DM. You might say to yourself, "Oh well, Kerbal, you've been the one with the whip." However, what you may not realize is that where you think you might be whipping cream, you are more the whipped cream in this case, the DM. Like Kerbal will be the player for once. Admittedly, all jokes aside, I am in at least one campaign. That isn't one I'm running. I'm in one campaign that runs every 2 weeks because we can never meet up ever. So, you know, it is what it is. Oh. But yeah, I would like a bit of a rest because as much as I do enjoy it, and I do enjoy DMing, just to be clear, I don't hate it. I do enjoy DMing. The problem is, fucking exhausting some days. Like, I need to plan now. I need to plan. And, well, see, chat. Planning this shit takes fucking time. That's the other thing I'm going to be doing. Yep. I've definitely done plenty of planning this week and definitely haven't left something for last minute. Don't worry about it. I'll figure something out. Yeah, it's funny. It's been 20 minutes since you do it, isn't it? She lied. She did lie to you. Get angry. Well, I'm gonna go have other things to do. No worries, buddy. Good to see you again as always. Bye-bye. Bye. See you in a bit. You take care of yourself. Yeah, I'm a busy bean at the minute, chat. I've got videos to make, sessions to plan, driving to learn, and then a job. The most horrifying part of all of that. People wonder why I need a break sometimes. Nah. I'll be fine. I just need to get back into the rhythm. I was getting very used to you know, not having to do any of that shit. So I need to get into the rhythm of it all. The motion of the ocean, as they say. So it's fine. We'll get there again, and all okay. Definitely won't burn out and fucking jump off the bridge and fly off. Obviously, being so angry, I kind of want to disturb the peace. Oh no! No, don't disturb the peace. Don't do it. Don't do it. Besides, if you start disturbing the peace, you're gonna have to start playing that song that people always play in shorts that has that line in it. You know the one? It's in like a third of every YouTube short. Especially Marvel Rivals shorts, by the way. Really common in that. So common in that. Ooh, I've just reminded myself, chat. Do you know what comes out in like 2 weeks? Oh no. They'll take you at uni. I'm sure of it. You know, not about the chat. Do you know it's coming out in a couple of weeks? They are finally releasing the next DLC for Diablo 4. They will. Oh no. The next Diablo 4 DLC comes out with the Warlock. I have wanted to play the Warlock for a while. I do have a Paladin. Because of course I do. Why wouldn't I have a Paladin? It's just what I will do. But I also want to play a Warlock. Fun. I like Warlocks. Warlock's cool. Admittedly, they are one of my favorite classes in D&D. They are. It's just a shame that 5th edition, 2014 version, they were hella weak if you didn't build them right. Pragmata also releases to what is this? What is this? Have a look at this, shall we? Oh, that, yeah. Didn't recognize the name, but I recognize the thumbnail. Yeah, I've heard a lot about that, and then I didn't hear anything, and then it's releasing. Then again, I think as I feel like you don't need to have a massive advertisement over it. You just get people interested, and then release it. I think just people knowing it exists is enough in many cases. They like the look of it, and they'll jump on it. It's like me with a lot of real-time strategy games where I'm like, when do you release? When? When? Just staring intently. When do you release? Tell me. Tell me when. Then they never do. Then they do suddenly. And it's great. The age of real-time strategy is a long time ago, unfortunately. As much as it pains me to say it. Me with Steel Ball Run episode 2. Yep. Must wait till the end of the year for Steel Ball Run. So far, you're getting a blue ball walk at the moment. Then you'll get to Steel Ball Run. And then you'll have the blue ball walk some more. That's a terrible joke, Kerbal. And also, between all this shit, I've got to spend some time, do some painting. Hi, the little carpenter. How you doing? Request pocket rice. Sure. You can have some rice. I don't tend to eat it, so go for it. I have a wife and kids for dance part 8 at this point. God damn. Yeah, pocket sands. I'm sure there's some rice grains somewhere. Probably. If you look hard enough, you may find the rice. You may keep the rice if you find it. I have no use for it. Currently. Although I had that chicken fried rice and so on. But at the same time, you may have the rice. May I ask why you want the rice? The pocket rice in particular. Is there a particular need for it? And I only have sandal pickles. Damn. We have the people who ask for no pickles. But it is you. The one who wishes for the pickles. God, we finally found the person they put the pickles on for. I can't believe it. We found him, chat. The one who eateth the pickle. Or at least pickled sandals, anyway. Slap myself awake. It's better than shirt salad. Are you secretly a moth? Out of curiosity. Are you secretly a moth? Do we need to get a lamp for you? Has the bug girl agenda taken you? I mean, I understand. The agenda's very difficult to resist. Lamp. A plump lamp. I'm just testing my pop filter at this point, aren't I? I was in the word plump. Nope, just a king of the underworld. As opposed to the underworld. Maybe the underworld. Or the really deep underworld that we don't talk about. The darkest places. We will find Balrog, probably. The lowest level of the Goon Cave. Reserved only for those who have not seen the sun for about 10 years and have become what we will lovingly call a neat. Maybe it's deeper than that. Like really deep. I'm more of a flying in the heavens man myself. But you know, it all the same. Yeah. I also have a Lego Eevee. Shit, you have a Lego Eevee. Damn. Chat, your objective is to find this man's current location and acquire this Eevee. Whoever succeeds gets the Eevee. Good luck. Let the manhunt begin. I may also pay you $20. There you go. Added motivation. For legal reasons. This is a joke. Then you must defend it. So, are you planning to use your waterstone on that Eevee? What does he mean by this? I mean, Twitter's shown some interesting versions of what the Ice Stone does. Plus a Starbucks setting. You know what I mean. Wait a second. Jesus. Ugh. Nah, I used the depression stone. Oh, mood. Oh, that's a mood that is the deepest of mood. I think someone used that one on me a few times. I wish they'd stop. It won't evolve me. It just makes me kind of sad. I keep telling them you can't use the depression stone on Cyber Angel. It doesn't do anything. I guess it makes me kind of sad. It's like, oh, okay. But the intent makes me kind of sad. It's like, well, you don't need to do that. I have plenty of things that do that as well. It doesn't require a stone be poked at me. This is starting to turn into I'm 14 into the deep. I'm going to steer away quickly. You don't know the depths of my depression. It's the deepest kind. Don't know where I was going with that impression. We're just gonna move on. We're just gonna move on, I think. I feel like I had an idea in mind and it started slowly turning presidential. So we're gonna move on. So chat. We're gonna have to find another game after Ultra Kill, by the way. Because unless they suddenly release the final layer, I'm going to finish Fraud on Saturday. So, you have to let me know, chat. What do you want after Ultra Kill? Or I can find something. The thing I am running for President of Heaven. That's an interesting attempt. That's an interesting goal. I don't know if you can occupy both positions. It's a lot of work. So do you know how much paperwork's up in heaven? So much paperwork. Just infinite amounts of the shit. Oh, the version I go to's it's a little bureaucratic. I'll just give all the work to Michael. To find him first. Do you want a nice game that requires thinky power? I feel like we've all established I'm at times anywhere from big brain to liquid dumbass. So I mean, what kind of thinky power are we requiring here? Outer Wilds. Now the only problem with that one is I've seen other people play it, which is a problem because, from what I understand, one of those games that's best experienced raw dogging it. But at the same time, it's been a while, and I don't remember everything, so you know, maybe. I remember the main spoilers. Do the same thing you did. Oh, did you also play Outer Wilds? Yeah, I know some of the big spoilers. admittedly. But I mean, again, never say never. It's not my normal type of game, but then, you know, I am branching out a little bit. Ultra kills, I guess, not the typical thing I tend to play, so, you know, that's gone okay. It's gone very okay. I mean, I'm completing it, it's just... Well, all I'm gonna say is, if you think Gabriel is the, apostle of hate, you should have seen me. I very much eclipsed it. Well, I'll just go into stream, and I streamed the sector today. I think question 33. I actually have never seen anyone play it, but I've heard only good things. Again, not my typical kind of game that I've streamed, but again, I'll put them both on the list. I'll say that much. I'll put them both on the list. I know Expedition 33 is a long game though, so that'll be a big one. If I do that one might end up having to be the I guess the main one I focus on for a while. So I'll tell you what, with that one, it'll be on the list, but it'll probably be for after I finish Alien Isolation. Just because if I do pick that one in particular, I would like to dedicate most of the time to that, and then have something else on the side. Yeah, like I say, it sounds good from what people have told me about it, like little bits. So, you know, like I said, I'm happy to give it a go. It's just, I'll probably do it after Alien, just so I can kind of give it the time it deserves. I don't want to just like give it like 1 day's worth. I'd rather give it like, you know, give it a couple streams a week rather than one. Give it the time of day. But no, I will definitely consider that one. It'll be on my consideration. Oh. Yeah. Oh, I'll keep them both in mind. I shall. Just stretch my literally everything. Holy fuck. Unfortunately, can't see my reaction to the game because I don't know how to save VODs. Plus, I only have a phone. So, I believe it's a setting in Twitch to keep the VOD. Though, I multi-stream, so my VOD is on YouTube because I'm streaming YouTube right now. Hi, YouTube. But then once it's over, YouTube keeps it. So I can be a bit lazy with my VODs because I can just have them already. But no, I think it'll be a setting in Twitch to enable that. But I do recommend trying to keep your VODs. It helps. It's how to put it. If you're new to a channel, you see the stuff on it, then it's a better impression. I am British, yes. I am. And indeed, this is an authentic British accent. This is mucho authentic. It is indeed. I don't think I lay on my accent thicker than it normally is. I don't think, anyway. Maybe I do, I don't know. I definitely... I'm definitely certain I speak slightly differently when I'm recording or streaming versus how I normally speak, but that's more, I guess, inflection rather than max. I'm being facetious. Point is, yeah, I am. This is my normal voice. There's no voice changer or anything weird like that. Why? What are you wondering? Listen, if you're on about our weird food takes, look, I can't always like talk very much. Okay, so I'm also British, yet I live in Europe. So I'm a few hours ahead of you. If you ever do a co-op game, maybe you give me the ropes. Well, never say never. Never say never. Admittedly, I am a busy bee, but I do enjoy good co-op games, so yeah. I do occasionally do like little co-op stuff with people from chat, so more than welcome to join. Obviously, if I've got the game, like I do have some of the and I quote friend slop. Don't worry about it, man. I've been doing this for a few years, so I've kind of sort of figured it out. But I'll be honest, some of it was dumb luck, and some of it was just I got better at my craft. I refined my craft a bit. But the problem with Twitch, in all honesty, it's a rough game for anyone new. It doesn't do you many favors. That's the big problem with Twitch. Like I say, it's a big problem with it. Twitch has no algorithm, so it won't promote you on its own. You've kind of got to post on places that have an algorithm. My best advice, have a little Google for how to keep VODs. It should be just a setting in Twitch. And then you can use Twitch to export them to a YouTube channel and just use that as a VOD channel. It will be annoying at first, but trust me, it will be good in the long run for you. People might see your VODs and go, oh, I like that person. I want to see him live. You make sure your channel has all those lovely linky links so that they know where to find you. Eventually, when your setup allows it, I would also recommend I've tried, but none of the buttons exist for me. That's rather odd. Saving VODs. So should be under settings and stream, and then there should be a button called store past broadcasts. Where is it? It's apparently where it should be, anyway. But it's been a while since I've looked for it. You don't have that. Oh. So what do you actually have under your So I've just gone to mine just now as just a quick sanity check. So are you in your creator dashboard? Oh wait, hang on. Are you on the mobile version of Twitch? It might be you need the PC. Ah, okay, okay. Um, you might need the PC version if that's a what's if you basically you just need to log on to it from a PC, change the setting, and then that should apply everywhere else. Do you know anyone who does who would let you log into it briefly to do that? Even just like a public one. Looks like a public library kind of one or something like that, or a friend who has one who you can just log on to his work real quick and just change. Everybody's away for the next 2 weeks. Okay. You might. I mean, the yeah, it's probably not what you can do with the mobile version, I suppose. But what I'd say, see if you can find just one you can borrow or something, just to quickly update that setting. That's probably my best suggestion to you, to be honest. That'd be my best suggestion. And then you can send those off to YouTube. Yeah, it is a struggle if you've only got a mobile device. Yeah, that is the struggle, unfortunately. It's weird. Like YouTube, you can still do a lot of stuff on the mobile app. In fact, you can actually make edits to your shorts on the mobile app on YouTube. But Twitch is a bit funny like that. No, I understand, man. It's all right. Like I said, if there's like a public library near you or something that has a computer, you can just borrow, like rent that temporarily or something. Literally just to enable the setting. But yeah, I did just spend $50 and like, hey man, you buy what you enjoy. Buy what you enjoy. Now, funnily enough, actually, speaking of mobile, Streamlabs that I use. Hang on, there's an ad break. It might. I shall await it to be over first. Don't know if you'll be able to hear me when there's an ad going on. It's already happened. Ah, perfect. Okay. So, the mobile version of the streaming software I use, Streamlabs, is actually a thing. Apparently, it's okay. So I'm told. It's definitely a bit more of a faff to get all working, but it's at least an option. Yeah, it's going to be a bit more of a faff with the mobile version. That is one thing I'll say. But obviously, you gotta do what you gotta do. If you can make it mobile for a time, do that, man. Don't worry about it. If you get the chance to get a little laptop, something cheap, you can use, even better. But don't worry about it. Wait, so what are you using to actually, like, play your games? Do you have, like, a console or something that you got it connected to, or... That's crossed mine, actually. Okay, with you. Yeah, it's a lot of modern consoles let you stream your gameplay to something, and you can send it out. Memory serves. No, I haven't owned a console in ages now. I've been a PC player for the last many years now. At least since probably, well, probably 2019, to be honest with you. I somewhat used the consoles until then mid 2019, I just kind of phased out, and I went to using PC almost exclusively. It's where all my friends were. So. Plus, I had a PC for a while. I was like, yeah. That was before I started doing this. God, if I'd have started doing this back in those days, God, that would. I mean, VTubing wasn't much of a thing back then. Not like it is now. Oh God, I was just streaming in general. Jesus, no, I couldn't have done it back then. I was between two homes at the time, and let's just say it wasn't super stable. It was more of a between one and the other. Oh, it's hacking your Twitch. Okay. It's in the creator dashboard, and then it's settings, stream, and it will be store past broadcasts. There's a whole little section for VOD and stream rewind. But you'll probably just have store past broadcasts if you just started. Nope. I Cheeto. It's raining down a wet farce. I'm trying to help a fellow streamer. Can't believe it. You've returned. You'll have to find Decker, though. I believe he was molding. I mean, VC, he went to eat as well. Eating grapefruit. Damn, you're doing the grapefruit technique? I couldn't help myself, sorry. You can't find the grapefruit technique anymore, chat. The YouTube took it down. Mini pizzas. Are you nomming on some mini pizzas there, Decker? What's on the pizza? What's on the topping, Decker? What kind of pizza is it? Is Evie going to be very upset at you for your choice of topping? Am I going to hear the wrath of the Italians? Or is it an Italian-approved pizza? Saying that, all three times I've been to an Italian restaurant, I've not actually had a pizza from there. Maybe I really should. Pizzas with 6 different kinds of cheese. 6 different kinds. Name all 6. It's hacking into the mainframe. Yes, once you've enabled that setting for you, you hopefully... I should imagine the mobile version should reflect it, because it's the mobile version's just allowing you to send it to the website by default. So yeah, it's just a good thing for you. Then you can send them off to YouTube's, and it'll all do its thing. Also, like I said, it just If someone goes to your channel and goes, "Oh, what do you do?" They can see what you're streaming. Like, oh, that's your VOD. The VODs aren't permanent, they do go after a while, though, if you have Amazon Prime, then they last a little longer. But if not, I forget how long they last, but it's not super long. Hence, send them to YouTube when you can. Then you'll preserve them. You must preserve them like old King Tut. No matter how wrinkly and withered they become, you must preserve them in a box. Put them in a jar. Like I know some of you in chat put things in jar. I am certain that the Cobral plushie would end up in a jar if I made it the wrong size. Wouldn't it, chat? Hmm? Be honest, chap. You'd put me in a jar, wouldn't you? You sick degenerates. You would. You're saying no, but I know the truth. I can tell. Especially you over there. Yeah, you. You right there. Yeah. I know what you are. I know what you do, jars. With gooners. Riddled sin. Best I'll do is the beam plush, though. The Whittle beam plush. That doesn't currently exist. Tragically. We have to fix that sometime. The question, chat, would you want the Whittle bean on his own or the Whittle bean on his beanbag? It's a very important question. Why does Bean have a beanbag? Why not? I'm not giving him a chair. He doesn't need a chair. His little stumpy legs wouldn't... He just wouldn't need a chair. It's just little stumpy legs. He could fit the beanbag. Oh. Coughing up crap now, great. Yeah. I've lost track of thought entirely. Well, that's it, chat. My brain cells have all officially gone dead. Excellent. It truly is a Cobral stream. Stream of the brain fucking fries. Also, Deca, is it literally just 6 cheeses? Are there anything else on the pizza? The chat needs to know. And to judge viciously. We must know. On a complete side note, chat, I'm not one for drama. I'm really. But recent events have made me truly realize how happy I am I don't get that involved in Twitter. Oh, God. Really does. Makes me very happy. No, I just respectfully enjoy lots of tasteful art on there. Speaking of art, chat. Speaking of art. Second. Some of you might not have seen this. Hold on. Second. Where is it? It's a bit big. Hang on, let me shrink it down for you. I've had some art done of me. Yes. the setting was... So it's under settings, and then stream. And in the stream section, there's a setting called Store Past Broadcasts. Okay. So, second. Behold the glory that is me descending on you all, with only the best intentions in mind. Don't I look like I'm going to give you a warm embrace yet? I'm just so fucking majestic. A lot of a tasteful, very tasteful fly. Very tasteful fly. In tasteful fly we do trust. Indeed, indeed. So yes, I will fly with my coat on. Not always a good idea, but a lot of drag, but you know. Sometimes I can't be bothered to take it off before flying, so hence it stay on. Just thought I'd show that off to you guys. Well, since in case some of you haven't got the chance to see it. You might ask, but Cobral, are you going to have any art done of this outfit? Yes. In fact, all I'm going to say is the same person that first drew this outfit has been commissioned by myself to do a piece of Little Old Me in this outfit. Okay, how do I know if it worked? So, the next time you stream, you should have a VOD. Like if you would look at my page, there are many of my past broadcasts. So it will apply from now onwards. It won't apply retroactively, unfortunately. But from now on, it will apply. And it will hold on to them for about 14 days? I think. It's 7. It holds on to like a couple of weeks. By default. So you should notice when you next stream, it worked. It should be there. People can watch it. And you can also send it to YouTube. I don't know how the mobile version works with that, but I should imagine you can export it still. I've never actually tried the mobile version. Now that I think about it. But then, to be fair, I was considering my mobile internet's pretty good, but like, live streaming is kind of a, ooh. Now my friend is unpacking the mainframe. He's hacked the mainframe, he's unpacking the mainframe. Doing a lot of shit with your mainframe. A lot of stuff with that mainframe. Second, just if it's my sitting position or if it's my just a body. Aches and pain of my aging body. He's doing something with frames, okay. Okay. He's jerking the frames. Oh, either that or he could be dealing with your I forget what it's called. Well, frame rate obviously can be stream at, but also bit rate. There we go. Bit rate's important. It's two things you really want: a stable bit rate, good audio. People will notice, especially the audio. To be fair, audio more important. It's why I invested in mine, because, oh boy. You gotta have that smooth audio. No worries, man, no worries. Best of luck to you with it. As I say, it's a small thing. It's a really small thing, but it help you grow. It help you grow. Twitch is already hard enough to get seen on as is. So having VODs out there is useful. My only other advice to you is to advertise yourself. On Twitter, Blue Sky is not terrible. It's not as good because there's not as many people on it, but it's an avenue. And the Reddit, the old Reddit, is an option as well. Find a relevant Reddit where you may post about going live. Obviously check the rules and all that, but yeah. Can I kill God now? If you can find him. He went for milk. He went to go get milk. Must find him. You know, why did my brain just immediately go to imagine a divorce court, but God's the one who ran off with milk? Or else to get milk, you know? Like, does that imply all humanity is the children of God, and as such, the entire of humanity is owed child support? But also, so are all the angels of heaven. It's food for thought for you. Just like Ultra Kill. See, at least in Ultra Kill, he kind of went, "Oh God, what have I done?" I'm not saying, "Oh God," but this is from the perspective of God in Ultra Kill. It's like, what have I done? What's kind of crazy is, despite how powerful he objectively is in that, he can't undo things. He can't unmake hell. Hell must exist now because he made it. But he also can't unsend Lucifer to it. But if he did, he'd probably, like, got it. Hey, Tormentor. Ironically, not when I thought you'd turn up. We were talking about something far weirder about an hour ago. So, honestly, I feel like I've done well to time this, somehow. How you doing, man? Has she snapped your spine yet? Good, good. Good, good. Is your spine and pelvis still intact? Anyone who doesn't know what I'm referencing will think, what the fuck, Kerberos? Oh yeah, but soon, hopefully. So she hasn't wheeled you yet. How far am I in Ultra Kill? I am... I'm at Fraud. I've gotten to Fraud. I've done all the other layers. I'm at Fraud now. Which is the last layer that's available to us. And then we must wait until... the betrayal? Treachery. That's it, treachery. The final layer. At the very bottom of it, allegedly, would be Satan. How mindfucked is it right now? I haven't been in there yet. I'm at the door. I'm at the door of it. I've not opened the door yet. So I can't tell you yet. I haven't opened the door yet. I'm right outside. But from what I've heard, it's fucky. They did do a patch actually for the game, so I'm hopeful that it's not going to be a PC melter. So apparently, certain things in that layer make the game run slow. So hopefully that's been fixed. Oh, excuse me, that's been fixed. I'm suffering. I'm forced to actually have manners. I can no longer just or manners when eating. Damn. Well, like, just don't put your elbows on the table, don't speak your mouth full kind of shit. Or is it like fancy? Are we at the advanced level where you must use the fish fork for this one? She's making me take an etiquette class. I'm going to die. Hey, Paints. Even causing suffering. How did it go? Making me take an etiquette class. I mean, damn. Hello, Rat Tax, and amen to you too. Very appropriate considering the Halo and all that. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream, by the way. Yes. How did the suffering go, Paint? Have you made them squeal? So it's the guy who hacked mainframe. Oh, is that your friend? Oh, welcome on in. Welcome on in. You know, I was just telling your friend about the joys of keeping your VODs and then being able to put them on YouTube. Because Twitch is a mean fucking site that doesn't actually tell people you're live, really. Kinda does, but like... You'd probably find more people will find your stream if you light a smoke signal at them, honestly. It's just how Twitch is. It's nothing to do with like what you're doing, it's just honestly how Twitch is. Which is why keeping your VODs and putting them on YouTube is such a fucking helpful thing. Great, 70 to 32 first game with Dark Eldar. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Synopsis, holy shit, Dark Eldar are super strong. Honestly, that's about right. That's about right. Deldar are what we'll lovingly call goated. To be fair, I mean, the bringers of mass CBT are probably good at inflicting pain in the game and in lore. So, you know. I use Tau. Ah, I see. I know a few Tau players. Oh, thank you for the follow, Rat Tax. Very kind of you. Very kind of you indeed. Get him off. Well, I was going to say another Tau player. Isn't logical news. You guys can talk about your insanity. Yes, I've been through the layers now. I've finished violence, and I'm not yet in the door of fraud. But also, fucking hell, Gabriel. Gabriel. What a bastard. What a bastard. Yeah, I still haven't painted my red Corsairs army yet, unfortunately. I need to finish it. Maybe I'll stream it, potentially. As well I can. Bethy. There. Ironically, my Warhammer faction of choice is currently Chaos Space Marines, so far from angelic. Mostly because the Blood Angels just kind of. If I was going to Blood Angels, I want to do a Sanguinary Guard, but they've took their wings. It's fucked. Kind of Arkham of Lady Malice had been getting sustained hit, lethal hit, and put the biscuit. Holy shit. That's vile. I love it. I'm starting my first army, and it's World Eaters and Corn Demons. Ah, using that detachment, are you? World Eaters are fun. World Eaters are fun. Honestly, hell attempted most of the time because I love Corn Berserkers. I think they're cool as shit. They're just one of my favourite Chaos aesthetics. The Emperor's Children are also a up there one for me as well, admittedly. A good thing, actually, for World Eaters, by the way, when it comes out... Well, it's out now, actually, sorry. The Defiler. It's an expensive unit, both in point and money, but it is objectively your best firepower option. Although, you can build it for melee, and it gets a buff for melee, because of course it does. But you can still strap like a rocket launcher to it. And it has a long-range gun as well, so it's got plenty of gun. It's a big screaming demon engine. You love it. It's massive. To be fair, Khorne also has the Lord of Skulls. You can't spoil for choice in your big demon engines. Death Guard, itty bitty demon. I'll say itty bitty. Like, still chunky boys. Cheesy buff. Acquire yourself some cheesy buffs. Acquire all the cheesy buffs. So that can just close my window. Ugh, don't need anything climbing in it or crawling through it. Those little bitey things, hopefully, as well. None of witches did so much to kill Sanguinor, Vanguard bet with jump pack marine, assault intercessors. Jesus. Eating slowly from a large block of mozzarella. Man's just sliding pieces of mozzarella off and just, or are you just nibbling them like a rat or something, or a mouse just nomming away at them? Just a fiend in the corner, chewing on mozzarella. I steal the cheese. I'm eating it like Jerry. Oh, you're just consuming it. Not even swallowing. I will resist the joke about the gag reflex. It crossed my mind. Damn, man's rolling that sleight of hand right there. Do you have any advice on no dying after the gym? I am being forced to work out now. As someone who has probably never actually no, I have set foot in a gym actually. Well, a leisure centre technically has a gym in it. My best advice: stay hydrated. The first couple of times will hurt, and then you kind of slowly build into a decent tolerance. I mean, when I do my own exercises, which I need to do more of, frankly, I've not been doing them, which is a problem. I'd say when you first start doing them, they hurt like shit, and it's like, why am I doing this to myself? And then the more you do them, the better you feel. As for after, what I would say, some people like start stuffing their face immediately. I'd recommend against it. You'll feel worse for it. You probably want something like a something with a lot of electrolytes in it, like a Lucozade Sport kind of thing. That'll perk you back up. But otherwise, plenty of water. Plenty of water. Just hydrate yourself. You will sweat. You will sweat a lot. Have to pay the price for somehow attracting someone strong. It's endurance testing, so your pelvis doesn't explode. I joke, but that's a factor. You're gonna work on them squats. Sorry, invite you with 2 cheese brie on sandwiches. I was so cheesy today. I enjoyed some cheese oatcakes myself this morning. I mean, It's a factor. It's something to consider. Possibly. Just saying. It's a possibility. It's not guaranteed. But it is a possibility. Your itty bitty pelvis may not survive. You must build up. You must build it up. Just tone your body. Otherwise, you will snap like a twig. Also, it's good dopamine. Exercise is good dopamine. Gets the happy chemicals going. Which is another reason why I should exercise. If I die, then I shall die the happy man. Fair enough. You know what? That's fair enough. It's a good way to go. However, I believe they wish you to survive more than once, so you must endure. You're going to be a refined gentleman. Toned body. Resilient mind. Like you're in your training arc, you see. See, chat, we call this the good character development right here. We do enjoy a bit of good, positive character development. What about my own, you ask? I'm working on it. Actually, I'm working on it. A bit. I had to go from my PC and delete much art that I'd saved. Ah. Yes. Probably for the best. My tip for working out. Go out, cut down a tree, chop it up, and hold the log and drag the 5-meter long branches for 200 meters. Damn. That'll definitely tone you up. That'll definitely tone you up. Good lord. Make you beefy. Extra strong. Honestly, I've mostly just been walking a lot. That's my go-to. And doing some sit-ups when I can. It'll help beef up my body. Although I guess I need to slim down my body a bit more, if anything. There's a lot of body to work with. Not like an insane amount, it's just... I'm over what I want to be. Too a bit plump. I'd like to be less plump, if I can help it. I've got to just lower the mass just a smidge. A couple stone off, I think, should do the trick. Just getting that stone off, you know what I mean? I'm not going to pretend like I eat well. No, I definitely don't eat well. So myself, I could be healthy. Honestly, if I had time to go to the gym, I probably would, to be honest. I'm surprised by my strength on my ground against a dude I know who works out at the gym regularly. I mean, if you're chopping down trees and moving the branches, that's a workout. Especially if you're going through like the snow and stuff. Like, that's you're building up practical muscle. Like the thing is, if you build up like muscle you're actually going to use, it's way stronger than show muscle. You can have all that show muscle you want, where your body looks all toned and rippled, but you know, someone who's just lifts heavy shit all the time for a long distance, yeah, no, they're gonna be stronger. Give more heft. But also, it's just practical muscle. It doesn't always look as aesthetic, but it's practical muscle. Is there some way to make your bones stronger? I'm asking for normal reasons. Milk. Calcium. Milk and certain yogurts have high calcium. Vitamin D is also good for your bones. Getting plenty of sunlight is good. If you're in an area that doesn't get much sunlight, there are little off-the-counter supplements that can help with it. I have them because where I live has terrible UV index. So, you know, it's wet and rainy over here in sunny old England, so it's dark a lot, so I have some vitamin D supplements to make sure I'm getting my healthy amount. I think it helps. Mostly, anyway. I lived in North, so there's always work here to do, like hauling wood. I also like to walk and hike in mountains. Did a 10-kilometer hike over Cafchel Mountain. I was that Caffiel Mountain. With much wind, like 14 to 17. Oh, damn. UV or ultraviolet. It's what the sun pushes down on you. What you absorb into your skin and into your bones. Vitamin D. It's why if people want to get a tan, they go in those like UV beds, ultraviolet beds. It's ultraviolet light to be exact. It absorbs that shit. It's also the same thing in black lights. It's how you can tell if your friend has been gooning, and you can embarrass them with it. Vitamin D. We don't have it. I don't have much more over here, frankly, so don't worry about it. We don't have the 6 months of darkness, but what we do have is continuous rain to the point where the sun is a commodity. We actually technically have less sun sometimes. It's that bad over here sometimes. It varies a lot. But that much rainy days and dreary days over here, you don't get a lot of that vitamin D. Made a new abomination with tea. What do you mean? What did you do with tea? What did go on? What did you do? Tell me. What horrors have you committed? We got 3 to 4 hours of sun during winter. 18 to 22 hours during summer. I steeped tea in chocolate milk. What? Huh? I'm, I, I, hmm. I'm feeling like it's an abomination, but I also can't completely object to the idea. But it sounds abominable. I don't have to feel it. I don't quite hate it, but It sounds weird. Sometimes if you know you can, you don't stop to know if you should. Like, you're thinking too much if you can do something rather than if you should do something. God knows I know that feeling. Because you can get a V2 Martin Cobra, you should. I did it anyway. uh, it's fine. It's going to be a while till the next one. As they say, get my words out. Just because you can, I mean you should. Well, sometimes you wanna. Sometimes you wanna do it. It's a powerful enough reason. Depending on the tea, it would fit well with hot chocolate, like in a if it's a cinnamon and cardamom tea. I suppose, yeah, the right kind of tea. Now, if it's green tea, we're gonna have many questions, difficult questions. Never liked green tea. Very vanilla with my tea. I don't have it that often. I've had it for years, actually. Or coffee. Actually, no, I tried coffee once when I was in hospital. It was a terrible choice. It was mint tea. Thinking mint chocolate tea. No, I can see the logic. I can see the logic. It still sounds abominable, but I can at least see the logic. It at least makes sense. It goes together. So I'll give you that one. I mixed multiple teas once. It was good, but my friend got mad at me. You created an interesting taste, but at what cost? I mean, I've experimented with some foods here and there, drinks. I mean, what was it I did once? I think that was it. We had some like frozen pizza in, and it was like it was okay, but it was very bland because it'd been in the freezer. So put a bit of sweet chili on top of it, and when it put in the oven, so as it defrosted and cooked, the sweet chili kind of settled into it. It's actually not that bad. Like a meat feast kind of pizza, just to stress. A meat feast. It's already kind of spicy. Add a bit extra spice. Quite nice. A British tea, red tea with milk and sugar, true British tea. 80% Scottish with 20% Scotch with 20% tea. Very true. Oh, there's a proper name for it, but I forget it now. It's not a fireball, it's oh, it's something. And you British have like meat desserts. Oh, you mean black pudding? Oh, vile stuff that is. Or you want the eel pie. Also eel jelly, but that's way rarer these days. It's, I'll be honest, people talk about it a lot, but do you know how many times I've actually seen it served in a pub? Oh, mince pie. Oh, mince pie. That's a Christmas thing. Yeah, you have mince pie on Christmas. It's a Christmassy thing. It's the only time you can get it, frankly. Yeah. I was gonna say, like, some of the weirder food people always, like, chastise us about. It's like, yeah, you're not gonna find them very often. I don't know. I always tell people, if you want actual British food, go to a pub. Go to a decent pub. You'll get very nice. Paint, you may have to translate, as I'm afraid my Swedish is, I don't know much. I've been listen. Beans and toast is fine. Listen, John Cena was provided beans on toast, and he actually liked it. Yes. Now, you don't just have the beans on toast. It's a thing you can do, but you ideally want some bacon with it, maybe some sausage, hash brown, perhaps. Ideally, you want the full English. He's eating moose heart, okay? You don't look at me, he's eating moose heart. He's biting a moose. I presume Paint waits in the bushes and bites the thing while it's still walking. Just rag the thing, you know? A hungry wolf. Consumes its heart like he's the main character, one of those games that were paid for by gun shops. Hunting games. It consumes the elk heart. Well, this is the moose heart. Although, to be fair, I will at least give someone the reasonable, you know what, that's fair enough when it comes to a moose. Have you seen a moose? Fucking terrifying, man. Crazy bastards. I'm hearing somewhere they wanted to reintroduce mooses over here, and was like, where the fuck would a moose live in Britain nowadays? Other than, like, the Highlands of Scotland. The poor thing's just going to cause an accident on the road. The one animal, if it runs out into the road, it's like, well, no, I'm fucked, and the moose will live. Bastard will just walk away from it. That is what dog does. He hunts down the moose, which is like 20 times larger. What I'm glad for is my partner gives me money for groceries. I get to make cute little lunches. Ah, this is actually really cute. What the fuck? That's cute as fuck. Moose is in the UK. Sent send him to West End. Oh, well, they're already back. I didn't think we'd already introduced them. Oh god. What was it? It's where someone talk about bite. I know there are wolves in Scotland, but it's like there's areas of Scotland no one fucking lives. Like, when you go far up north, like the south of there is like people live there. The north of Scotland is like, okay, that's the Highlands. Civilization exists somewhere. You have to find it. I think someone was telling me there are enough people on the north end of Scotland to fit in a stadium of 10,000 or so. Most of them are in the south. It's way more habitable. Isn't Scotland that area with a bunch of mountains or basically? Kinda. Like, you've got Edinburgh and some other places. So, I guess for the Americans, Scotland for us is like Canada for you in some regards. It's got a lot of area that isn't really livable. And then there's like a southern area where cities actually live and actually can exist and people actually are around. And then there's like those far off places that are like really remote. Pretty much, yeah. That's where most of them are. Just because of how Scotland is, it's just so mountainous and. Well, that's why I described it kind of like Canada. In fact, the very north end of Scotland is probably similar to Canada, being as it's near the Arctic Circle. Well, it's livable, but like, build a house on a mountain. Like, there's a lot of. Scotland has a lot of areas that are like probably not the best to build on as you go further north. Plus, there's also the massive loch that goes through like the entirety of it, splitting it in half. It probably doesn't get that cold, but I don't know about the north of Scotland, or like the Isle of Wight. Or the Isle of... Is it the Isle of Skye? Well, one of the islands up north from it. They're quite cold. You at least will see the Northern Lights if you go up to the north of Scotland. You see the Northern Lights, and you get killer whales. Far enough. You get big old killer whales up there. And basking sharks sometimes. Pogging at you. Menacingly. The most threatening thing about them is how much they pog at you. I know some areas from Crusader Kings. Ah, yeah. 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 Funnily enough, Wales is a nice place. It rains more than England itself. But Wales is nice. A lot of castles. Scotland's got a couple of nice castles too. Wales is like covered in them. Because we put them there. We put quite a few of them there. I walk outside and see the Northern Lights if they would just show up. Yeah, but you live in like the edge of the Arctic Circle, you do. I'm convinced when it gets to winter, if you wanted to walk to the other side of the world, you probably could in the right conditions. You could wave to a polar bear, probably, where you are. Like, I think the only thing more north than where you are is like Greenland or Iceland. It's probably the only thing more north than where you are. They live on the border to the north. Ah, okay. Okay, okay. So not quite like the northernmost point. Maybe. I'm with you. Yeah, no, I'm definitely not super north, but not quite Midlands either. I think the best way to describe it. Without doxing myself. Other Welsh, like the actual natives and modern British. So, if you're about the Celts, so the Celtic people who became sort of Scottish, actually Welsh or Celtic. I forget if the Irish. I think they have I think they also come from Celtic as well. The Scottish come from the Pict, and then the English. So there's the ancient Brittany, who were the people the Romans encountered when they turned up over here. But then there's also that same group of people also kind of intermixed with Vikings, Saxons to become the Anglo-Saxons. And in the south, there are a bit of French. A little bit. The Normans, I guess, more specifically. The old mining town in the Norwegian island, they have a population of like 100 with north side. Okay. The British originally Britons. That's how they were referred by the Romans, yeah. If memory serves. I've not studied up on history of that time period for quite a while, so I pinch a salt me on some of this. But yeah, the Britons with the what the Romans called us. The Brit, I think. Something like that. I think we had dogs then as well. It's one of the reasons they were kind of alright with us. Like, oh, they have dogs as well. We had doggos. I believe they brought over cats. So. I wonder if horses were. I have horses were native to here. I don't know if they were brought over. I don't remember off the top of my head. Horses were native to here on that. I mean, at some point in the Ice Age, we had like moose and bears and shit, but those were gone. And then there were wolves, but we kind of killed them all a long time ago. Kind of hunted them all down, if memory serves. Um, just ironic because I think it was 100 years after that Paris was sieged by them or something. Honestly, if you look at wolves doing bullshit in mainland Europe, it's kind of fucking wild. Fuckers even turned up mid-World War One and made both sides stop fighting for a minute to shoot the wolves first. Vigar or Vikings just means Bayers or Vikings refers to Bay people. It was like a job, wasn't it, to Viking, if memory serves. I could be mistaken, that was do correct, but it was like a job, wasn't it? Like, if memory serves, it was kind of like a job, essentially. Go do that. Also, people give them, like, I don't know, people always take way too much faith in the priest's account of the Vikings. Like, no, they weren't piracy, but it was somehow they did during the growing season. Yeah, the thing is as well about them, they were way more like, there's a lot more to them than like a lot of accounts would say, because a lot of the accounts are very biased. Like, if you look at the least biased accounts, they actually, like, you know, a lot more to them. Also, people seem to think Vikings don't have swords. They've had really nice swords, actually. Really nice swords. Glazed Vikings too much. Yeah, they're kind of... They're both undersold and oversold, I guess, aren't they? They kind of got mythologized, a bit like knights or samurai. Ah, the more you know. Well, chat, I do unfortunately need to shoot off, as I must prepare myself for my last day of the week. It's going to be a bad one, I think, if I'm not mistaken, so I need to prepare myself for it. So I'm going to go and the rest my weary head. Thank you ever so much, everyone, for joining me tonight. I do hope people had a good time. We're gonna go raid somebody, so do give them a little boop for me. And I look forward to seeing you all again tomorrow, while I shall be a little scared bitch running away from a fucking xenomorph. So, until then, good night, everyone. Bye-bye.